We've got a very special guest today. The Olympics is coming. We got in the building, Nethaneel Mitchell-Blake, big Arsenal fan.
I love football. Football's my first love. I love football more than athletics. It so happened that 2016 my life changed. I ran pretty fast, went to the Olympics. And then
Under 10 seconds.
because we got gold in 17, silver 19 and bronze in 22. Yeah, I've seen every medal.
You can't even remember them.
Yeah, I've got quite a few, man. I've got quite a few. So all these great seasons, they account for nothing. It's like me having a great year but not getting a medal. Yeah. What does that really mean?
It's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate that. Big intro. That was nice. Yeah. It's weird intro. Seeing it like in person because obviously watch you guys pretty often. Well, every day to be fair. And hearing it in real life, I'm like, right, man's got it down to the T. You know what I'm saying? It's organic, but he still got it. Like, yeah.
Listen, thank you very much for coming in today. We know that, obviously the Olympics just round the corner.
Leave on Sunday.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Leaving 4 days.
Wow. And all the, you obviously you're training and, I mean, actually, first of all, I want you to tell us about that, like training for an Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember my cousin, she used to represent Team GB as well in the triple jump. And like, sometimes she even talk to people. She's just like so in it. I mean, training for an Olympics where the whole world is going to be focused upon that. What's that like?
Well, to your point there, I don't think about it like that because just like I'm sure yourself in everything you do, you want to be the best at every opportunity you get. So with that being said, I take every year as serious as any other. Like my goal is always to be the best in the world. So because it's an Olympic year, would I say I pull out any extra stops? In the grand scheme of things, no, because I want to be great this year. I want to be great next year. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's the pressure comes externally, like family members, friends. They're like, "Oh, it's the Olympics this year." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but it's the World Champs next year, and then it's my third one as well." So yeah, there's a level of seriousness to it, but I don't want to put too much pressure on it. I just want to, as I said, give my best effort every day and see where that takes me.
Nethaneel, we see when obviously I bumped into you not too long ago during the Arsenal season in the box as well as at the game, and when I saw you then, you were just coming back from injury. I think I remember you said you come back from injury.
Yeah.
Did that hamper your preparations going into this Olympics? I mean, that was only this season, so did that have an effect? Because it was quite a big injury. I remember seeing your Instagram as well.
Yeah. So I had 2 operations at the back of last year. So last year I was out with an injury. I had a foot injury and got that situated. And then when I went for my follow-up, they was like, "Oh, you have a sports hernia." So I had a sports hernia operation and then I aggravated it about 4 weeks post-op, which set me back a little bit more. But what's life without a bit of bumps and bruises, man? Nothing's ever plain sailing. Like the limit in which we push our bodies to, like think about it, guys. We chase insanity. We're trying to run as fast as we can, doing pretty much the same thing every year. Yeah. Like football, someone can make you look good. Every other sport, there's an opportunity to redeem yourself. But the best way I would say compare this to football terms would be, it's a penalty shootout and you get 1 take and then you're done. Or in musical terms, it's a clash, it's a freestyle and you get 1 take. There's no rehearsals, no nothing, you just go on the line. So it obviously compromised the start of the season, but my coach and my medical team and I, we tried our best to ensure that we were in the best possible shape going forward.
Now listen, as an athlete, and particularly looking at your road, it's been a long road. I mean, you America, Jamaica, you've been to, as you're born and grown here, in the UK. But tell us about your journey to where you are now.
Yeah, obviously I was born in East London. Then I moved to Jamaica at the age of 13, and I'm sure when people hear that, "Oh, you moved to Jamaica, you must have been a bad child." It's not that. It's not that.
That's what I was thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
I sent him by yard.
No.
I'm fed up with him. I sent him down there. Don't worry, then we'll shape him up.
And that actually hurt me from getting into certain schools. because there was this stereotype of British kids going to Jamaica for this
Yeah.
and the reasons.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I
There is
applied
that,
for a
yeah.
school called Monroe College,
Yeah.
which is in St. Elizabeth, for all boys school. And they were like, no, you can't get in. And at that time it was a very good athletic school and a pretty well-renowned academic school, but they turned me down. And I was like, what's going on here? My grades are in good stead. I showed that I have athletic capabilities. Anyway, but my whole family moved. Mum, dad, 2 sisters and brother. Go out there. Went to a private school for a year. And then I got recruited after running up Boys and Girls Champs to Jamaica College. And at that point in time, I never knew what Boys and Girls Champs was. I was just thinking, it's a regular I was playing football then. Athletics, I wasn't really training. I was staying after school. My dad thought I was training. I was just talking to, you know what I'm saying? Honestly. So I went to Champs now and I'm like, wait, there's 30,000 people here.
I've actually been to one of those,
Yeah.
and it's insane. The competition there, like, you know, it's not like a sports day.
Nah, it's
in the
tribalistic.
UK
It's
where
like football.
It doesn't matter who comes first or last. Like,
Nah.
kids are in tears if they come second, innit? And that's where the competitive spirit and
So-
edge comes from in Jamaica, isn't it?
For sure, in its entirety, like it's many people's means out of the ghetto, really, when you think about it, because track and field athletics is a poor man's sport. You don't need much. It's not like tennis, you need to part of a members club. It's not football in their football lessons. You have to have that natural athletic ability. Someone will scout you and then it goes further on.
Yeah.
So I was at Jamaica College for 4 years, where I ran there, one of the most prestigious schools in Jamaica. 3 prime ministers went there.
Whereabouts in Jamaica was that? Sorry.
Kingston.
Okay.
So I was in
Centre,
Kingston.
Centre. Okay,
And when I
cool.
was in Kingston, I moved around every year. 1 year I was with a teacher. My second year I was with my uncle. And my last 2 years I was with my coaches, parents. And then that's when I kind of settled down my last 2 years. Because going to an all-boys school, I had to prove myself. I'm the British kid. Everyone thinks I'm soft. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. But, you know, they call it character building, man.
Character build. And then you moved on. Did you head over to the States then?
Yep.
After that? So you was in Jamaica for how long? 4 or 5 years?
Jamaica for 5 years.
And then went to the States. Did you leave? Did your family follow you to the States or? Oh, so this is where.
So I had a summer job, saved my money up. My mum gave me a plane ticket and I made it work. I went to LSU, which is in Louisiana. And
It's a very, very prestigious uni as well. Good
Yeah.
for sports.
yeah, amazing. Like some of your favorite athletes attended there. Justin Jefferson, who plays for the Vikings, Odell Beckham, Ben Simmons, Leonard Fournette, Angel Reese. Do you know what I'm saying? Like some of the hitters in today's world, I didn't even mention who attended in the past. Those are some who I believe you all be familiar with.
Definitely.
Attended there, but I didn't believe I could get into LSU. Because I'd go on the website and I'd see that the requirements to go in there athletically, they were just ridiculous. I'm like, I'm not running these times. But they saw that I had the attributes to have a high ceiling. It's like, you know, they saw the potential. And I got recruited basically upon that, because the recruiting class on paper is typically done in the winter and then you enroll in the summer. I got recruited after Penn Relays. It's a relay carnival in Philadelphia. All the Jamaican high schools go out there and compete against American kids. I ran an anchor leg. They were like, okay, this guy looked like he's got an upside. And at that point in time, I'd already ran for Great Britain at the World Youth. So I had some international pedigree, albeit I think I got knocked out in the semi-final. So I didn't do anything spectacular, but still that helped me going forward. Went on my visit and they were like, yeah, we actually got recruited with a teammate of mine called Fitzroy Dunkley, who actually got a silver medal at the Olympics in the 400, but he was recruited for the triple jump. So we went as a package deal, passed my SAT, and then I was in the States.
Back to the UK after that.
No, so I was in the States for 9 years.
Yeah, long time.
So went to university there, and I didn't have any aspirations to go pro. Like, to me, as you know, we know coming from like Caribbean households, it's more so study a book.
Education, yeah.
You know? And my thing was, what was guaranteed for me was my academics. So I studied international trade and finance, got a concentration in empirical economic science, and then got a minor in communications. Because I said to myself, if I go to uni for free, nothing being paid for here, I'm getting money in my pocket in the back end, I better make sure I can walk out with a degree and go get a decent job.
So he's on a scholarship?
Full scholarship,
Okay,
full ride.
That's amazing.
And it so happened that 2016, my life changed. I ran pretty fast, went to the Olympics. And then
Under 10 seconds.
under 10
Right,
seconds,
which is
under 20
only
seconds.
Two people to do that.
Only two British people have done that.
Only 2 people have been sub 10. No, 3 people now.
Yeah.
Myself, Adam Jamili, and Zarno Hughes are the 3 Brits to go sub 10 and sub 20.
Sub 20, yeah.
And yeah, but I got my degree first and foremost. But that was track and field was my backup plan.
Yeah.
Because it's not guaranteed.
It's a decent
My degree's
backup plan, man.
guaranteed.
True. Yeah, that's the right attitude.
But I never worked a day in my life.
Hey,
You're working every day, man.
the best.
Yeah, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Like I trained before I came here. I went home and when I came here. So.
Do you know what? The thing is the training thing, right? So like Olympics will come, we'll all be there, we're watching it on TV. I'm actually lucky enough, I'm going to be there I might even be there for when the relay's on.
Oh, we'll make it.
Right, so, but we'll see what happens on the day.
Yeah.
But the reality of it in athletics is most of your time, 95% of it probably is going to be spent training.
Yeah.
Running on your own.
Yeah.
Doing it all on your own. No crowd, no nothing, no hype, no loads. Like, yeah, even in football, you know, we see them training, there's loads of teammates on piggy bank, and a lot of that's on your own.
Yeah.
Compared to football, which training do you think is harder? Athletics training or the training in football?
Well, I always say athletics by far. Like, there's an element of skill in football. There's an element of skill in athletics also. But what we put our body through, and as I said, like, just to run 10 seconds, just to run 20 seconds, like, it's ridiculous. But I love it. There's beauty in the struggle, and the objective is to get a bit every day with it. But athletics by far.
How do you?
Because remember, our training is another sport's punishment. Go run laps. That's what we do. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's a
like,
great
as you
point.
said, like I watched the Arsenal clips. They're picking cones, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. There's no head, shoulders, knees, and toes here, man. Like, go out there, blocks, line it up. I was privileged to be at a camp about, I would say, a month ago, and I was with 2 Olympic champions, and then it just turned the intensity up even more. I'm like, yeah. Gotta go again. It's insanity, man. I promise you.
And the thing is, there's no one else there. It's just like you guys.
I mean, you got a couple of training partners, but in the same breath, training in the UK, they want to beat me. I want to beat them. Like, there's only a certain amount of spots.
So what's the difference then? Because you're obviously running the relay in this Olympics, not just the 200 meters. So what's the difference in just an individual run that you normally prepare for 200 meters to then just training specifically for a relay?
Yeah. So, I've been fortunate enough to run the individual at 2 Olympics. This one I didn't qualify for, so I'm going part of the relay pool.
Did that affect you? Not qualifying?
It's less pressure.
Oh, okay.
Well, obviously pressure is a privilege, right? Because it means someone expects something great from you. But in this instance here, not having to run the individual, it's like I could be a teammate now. This is where the team element comes in. Individual sport is grueling. It's you and 8 people, and then you're in the call room just staring at, man, like, yeah, let's have it. Let's go at it. And you go and you do the business. But when you're part of a team, it's like you share that pressure. And obviously, I've been fortunate enough to be part of some great quartets. We won in London 2017. Where that was Bolt's last race, which I anchored. 2018 European champs. 19, we got world silver. 20 was COVID year. 21 Olympic silver got taken away from us. So, like, and then 22 world bronze. Last year I didn't run, and then 24. It's like, let's go get the gold.
It's a lot of medals, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been blessed. I've been blessed, you know, to be part of some great teams. As you said, it's not just me, but that's what makes it so fun. And Great Britain kind of had a history of not being able to provide or prove themselves on the big stage. Dropped the baton, didn't get it round, didn't qualify. But we've been, I would say, from a relay perspective, and no one wants to be labelled the relay guy. It's almost like a negative thing. But from a relay perspective, to be part of a golden era where we've just flooded with medals.
Quality.
It's one of the most exciting events as well at any Olympics, and I'm going to be really looking forward to it. I want to touch on Arsenal now. Actually, before we get into that Arsenal, right? Obviously, sprinter.
Yeah.
We know in football, man. What does every manager like?
They want speed.
Pace.
Speed. Yeah.
Right? So you never thought to yourself, or did you never sort of think, I wish I'd a footballer.
Wish I made their
Because
money.
with your electric pace
Yeah.
that you've obviously got, I mean, that would have been a real advantage for you. I mean, do you
intangible,
play
right?
football? Do you play football?
Not anymore. I used to, but I stopped young. So played at school level very young, and then I was part of Power League.
Yeah.
But I realised there's politics in it from early.
Yeah.
I remember, so speed is something you can't really teach. You have it or you don't. You could try to get faster, but you know what I'm saying? The margin for growth is very small. Part of the Power League team, I scored a hat-trick in like 15 minutes. Not much, no rotational subs, but then I kept getting subbed and I wouldn't start the next game, and I was just like, I don't like this. I like athletics because it's me and me alone.
Yeah.
I dictate my success.
Yeah, but you come on, man. Your pace and So Adam Jamili, he used to play for Chelsea, isn't
Yes,
it?
Yeah,
he
he's
did.
a guy from Redbridge.
He went to a pretty high level.
He
but
signed
then
pro.
moving to Jamaica also, it's just too hot, man. Playing football in 35, 40 degree weather, like just too hot. And
Well,
then-
and if not, obviously, yeah, like you mentioned, Adam Jamili, who was at Chelsea as a kid, Dagenham Redbridge signed pro. But Daley Thompson as well. I was watching, funny enough, a documentary on him yesterday.
Yeah.
And he ended up being a professional football after his career in running. Something you would even look into potentially.
I
even
don't have it, man.
Okay.
I don't have it. Let me be playing this.
We're the striker. I'm just trying to just
when I
figure
was
it out.
younger, I was fast, but that's a skill you got to hone in from young. Like one of my friends to the football academy, and he's training 6-year-old. And I'm like, yo, they're doing round the worlds and panenkas and crossbar challenges at 5. I'm like,
Yeah, that is true.
do you know what I'm saying? You got to be honing from young, and I just
Yeah.
didn't really focus on it. I put all my energy into athletics.
Yeah, how'd you get time to watch Arsenal then?
Oh, it's
'Cause
mandatory.
Obviously, mandatory.
Mandatory. Man, every game. I love football. Football's my first love. I love football more than athletics. I'll be honest with you. And Arsenal's the only thing that can ruin my weekend.
Yeah.
And as of late, it's been some good weekends. Do you know what I'm saying? Been less emotional.
Yeah.
But I watch every game. In America, it was perfect though, because I'd wake up. If we're 12 o'clock kickoff, it would be like 7 a.m. So I'm watching the 7 a.m. game. Then I'm watching the 3 p.m. kickoff, which is 10 a.m. watching 10 a.m. game. Then the 8 p.m. kickoff, which is 3 p.m. And then after that, it's NFL, then basketball. So it'll be a full day of sports. And then over there, you get all the channels regardless, because
Yeah,
obviously
so true,
broadcasting rights, there's no VPNs and the whole nine.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
And now like, you just always been an Arsenal supporter.
Always from early. I was lucky to fall in love with football when Arsenal were at the pinnacle. So it was an easy thing for me now. I get why kids want to support Man City or whoever they want now, because when I started watching football, Arsenal were winning FA Cups and Premier Leagues.
Yeah.
We had the best player in the world, Thierry Henry. Do you know who everybody thought they were?
Well, let's kind of move on to that. Who was your, obviously you'll have an inspiration and then I always look up to in track and field or athletics, but who was it just in total? Because for me, Thierry Henry, Usain Bolt for me for athletics, I'd love to have had that career, but Thierry Henry is my idol. Is there anyone that was your idol from growing up?
You mentioned him, man. Mon frère, Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
I have a painting of him in my house.
Wow.
Like there's 3 people who I really love: Mike Tyson, Carmelo Anthony, Thierry Henry. And Thierry Henry, he's the first person to make me cry from sports.
Wow, yeah.
When he scored that header against Man United in extra time.
Oh yeah.
And Henry doesn't really score headers, right? But I remember when he scored that header, I cried tears of joy. Like, that's never happened before. I said, yeah. And I remember after it was the Man United game where Eddie scored a brace, I think it was. I was lucky enough to be with Dwight Howard. And we ended up going downstairs where all the players' lounge was. And I met Edu, and then Henry was there. And then it's like everyone's shaking his hand and I just froze, man.
Yeah.
I was like, people ask for pictures, but he was with his family. I'm just like, just going to appreciate this moment and just like soak it in mentally. I've met my idol. He shook my hand. Such a polite guy. Because I was talking to Edu, and then he wanted to talk to Edu, and he was like, sorry, 1 second. And he shook my hand. I was like, no problem.
Yeah,
boss.
Thierry Henry,
Just take it away.
I had that same thing. Funny enough, you said you got a painting in your house. Is it similar to one we've got one on the wall? I mean, that for me is
It's the knee slide. It's the knee slide.
Okay, cold.
It's the knee slide.
Cold. Yeah, he's a legend. What's one of your favourite Arsenal moments then? And give us your favourite trap moments, because you've got quite a few when it comes to your career.
Favorite Arsenal moment, I would say that the header against United when we beat Inter Milan in the Champions League. Was it 4-1?
Yeah.
That was a nice memory, because I was just like, wow, we're really just like super dominant. More recent memory, this season's been a great year for retribution. The 5-0 against Chelsea, that I felt good, because I remember Wenger's 1000th game.
1000th game, yeah.
And Mourinho left the bench early, just
Yeah.
the arrogance of the whole club. And I was just like, wow, how the mighty are falling. So the 5-0 was nice. What else? The comeback FA Cup with the Cazorla free kick.
Yeah.
I remember I had a race that day, and so I couldn't really watch it. So I'm following it on X, and I saw the updates for that, rewatched the highlights. But yeah, I'll say those stand out to me.
Track moments? Big ones?
World Champs 2017.
Yep.
Came fourth in the 200. So it's like a bittersweet moment, because being crowned the fourth fastest man in the world in your event is nice. But then it's like you just missed out on a medal.
Yeah.
But then winning a gold medal in front of a home crowd, 60,000 people. And I remember my mum lived in Jamaica. So I was able to fly her out because I just signed my contract. And that was the first time I'd seen her in 2 years.
Wow.
Because obviously things weren't always easy. So I was able to, I was like, Mum, come over for this one here, man. Like, we're situated. And I was lucky enough to get tickets in a box. So she was sitting right beside Seb Cole. And when you're in a box at the London Stadium, it's partitioned, so you can actually see who's in there. So I remember saying, like, waving to my mum before the race, and we won and got gold.
So have you seen all the medals? Obviously the silver, but you had to give your silver back. Have you seen all medals, or is like have you seen
every
silver,
championship?
What have you seen, like a bronze, a silver, and a gold?
Yeah. I've got every colour from the World Champs.
Wow.
Because we got gold in 17, silver 19, and bronze in 22. Seen a silver medal from the Olympics, asterisk beside it. Commonwealth, gold. Yeah, I've seen every medal.
You can't even remember them. I've
got quite a few, man. I got quite a few.
You put the asterisk next to that silver. It just obviously don't explain why, because I think it's public knowledge of some of it. But
yeah,
how did that affect this Olympics?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's a whole new Olympics.
Okay, cool.
It's just like you just got to move on. It is what it is, right? You can't affect it. It's the past. You can't affect the past.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But you have to return it?
Yes, I did. So. And I had to return it to be selected for this Olympics.
Yeah,
I tried to hold on to it for as long as possible. I ruffled some feathers in that process because I was trying to stand firm. And I remember at the Champions League final, and the CEO of the BOA was there, and we spoke, and I was like, he's like, you got to give it back. I'm just like, all right. I didn't say all right there and then because I didn't be held accountable, but then I was like, I gave it to my coach, like, yo, coach, just give it to them, man.
Give
it to them.
Yeah, man.
So listen, we're only a few weeks away from the couple of weeks from the Olympics. We're only a few weeks away as well from the start of the new season.
Yes.
For Arsenal, what's your expectations going into this next season? For the last 2 seasons, we've been second. We've been knocking on the door. Got extremely close last year.
Yeah.
Can we get over the line in the next season? It's still looking like it's going to be us against City.
Yeah.
Liverpool, new manager. There's a lot of changes, a lot of the other teams, but City, ever-present Guardiola. What has Arteta got to do to get it over the line?
We've got to aim for 100 points. I know it sounds crazy, but...
Big ask.
Yeah, of course it's a big ask, but we have to just make it to a point where there's no discussions. And it's interesting. I saw, honestly, like, I'm obsessed with Arsenal, so every day I'm watching every platform to see who we're linked with, although I already know who we're linked with, but I just want to hear like different opinions. But we really need silverware in any capacity, and I feel that Arteta's come short in the cup competitions, bar the first season where he had this latter part of the year after Unai got dismissed. We haven't had any trophies, so all these great seasons, they account for nothing. It's like me having a great year but not getting a medal. What does that really mean? The metric is to get the championship, right? And the Premier League is the ultimate one. So all right, question to you guys now. Sorry, I'm not trying to be host.
That's cool.
Would you be happy with a FA, a Carabao in second place?
I want the league, man.
We want the league, right?
I want the league.
That's what I was saying. But we've come short in just getting trophies on the whole.
We need silver. We need silver.
That Liverpool game at home where we wore the white kit, I don't know how we lost that.
Yeah.
But we didn't win it.
Yeah,
And
true.
then-
I mean, listen, an FA Cup's nice. A Carabao Cup, it's all right. But for me, what I really want to see Arsenal do is try and win that league. I think that's like a complete and utter game changer.
So do we sacrifice the cups for the league again?
No, I don't. I do
cups
believe that we got to be more serious in particularly the FA Cup.
I think we were serious though. We were just unlucky that game, man.
Yeah,
had
we played
some
well.
chances
We played
that
well.
game.
We played well.
Havertz missed a couple, and I just remember watching that game because that was in January, and I was in South Africa, and there were some Liverpool fans there. I'm just saying, they all admitted to me like we deserve to win that game.
Yeah, they brought the youngsters on, didn't
but
they?
deserving to mean
Liverpool.
anything means nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know?
No, we have to see.
It's a bit like it's a bit like what you say anyway in your sport, where, and I think now more and more we're seeing that in football, especially with Pep Guardiola in the Premier League. Just like athletics, the margin, those margins are so fine that you're just a moment away from glory.
Literally a moment.
One game.
I mean, 2 points separated us.
Yeah, one game.
And we can go back to
over a
what
whole
games we
season.
think it was.
Yeah,
Was it Fulham?
For me, it's Fulham.
Was
Yeah.
it City?
People say Villa.
Yeah.
Was it Villa?
Yeah, and I guess it's the same in athletics, isn't it? It's small margins. If you don't get that start right in the sprint, in the relay, if you don't, I mean, if there's one
handover.
To your point there, right? We got Olympic silver by 1/100th of a second.
Wow.
Like, I challenge you to get all your stopwatches out and start and stop your phone or whatever the case may be and try to get 1/100th. We went 37-51. Italy went 37-50. That's what separated like ourselves being Olympic champions. Like, it's crazy. The margins are ridiculous.
That is mad.
And like the relay on a whole, we make it look easy, but it's not. You have a piece of tape that's about 15 centimeters stuck on a track that you're 15 meters away. You're standing upside down. Someone's running in at 27, 28 Ks, and then you got to go on the money. You have to go when their foot hits the tape on the money.
That's crazy.
And then you have
crazy.
ultimately 30 meters to make this exchange. But the margin for error is zero. For us to win gold, we have to erase all margin.
100th of a second is mental to me. Let's do this then, Nethaneel. Do you think you have a good eye for speed?
Yeah, entirely.
Yeah, so you can see someone who's you think, oh, they're rapid. All right, let's do this. In the Arsenal squad, who do you think is the fastest? Because I see this. I think I've seen the debate of Havertz can be fast at times, but he was dubbed the fastest midfielder in the Bundesliga when he was there. I've seen Saka in training. He is rapid, but people don't always give him credit for speed.
Yeah.
Who do you look at and you think he is guaranteed the fastest player at Arsenal?
Martinelli, yeah. They say he's the fastest, so obviously
Yeah.
I'm being a bit biased on background knowledge, but
With and without the ball.
with the ball, there's different runners though. There's dribblers and there's gallopers. Because Declan gallops.
Fair.
Martinelli dribbles.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I'll say
I'm interested though. Without the ball, who do you think would be the fastest? Just a straight sprint.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Get him
Martinelli.
on the track.
you don't think it's Martinelli?
No, bro,
Get him on the track. Straight
some
sprint.
of these players are deceivingly very quick, like off without the ball.
I think it'd be Martinelli and a straight sprint on the track.
I mean,
Look at his you think technique-wise and everything.
technique now, but football's not about technique like that. They don't need to have the technique. Like, they can try, but I'm gonna give it to Martinelli. But what's funny, they said Kivior's got the fastest speed,
Yeah,
right?
this is what I'm saying.
Kivior, I'd never seen him use
I've never
that.
seen that
I've
speed.
never seen him use
No, you're not bad.
But do you remember?
He has been.
Yeah,
there was
I've
a
heard that.
there was a Liverpool game. There was a Liverpool game. He recovered quite quickly. So Kivior, I mean,
No, I'm on about 100
No,
meter
Martinelli. Do
track.
you know what I give it to Martinelli? His recovery speed. You see it more when he's defending. When he tracks back, he makes a lot of last ditch tackles. Like, he makes himself a nuisance on the defensive end.
All right. So who get gold? Who get silver? It's 100 meter track now. No ball. They're just running.
this is tough.
Martinelli's got gold. Who's getting silver?
Jeez Louise, who are we looking at?
Yeah, Yeah.
You got Havertz in there. You've got.
He's deceivingly
Saka.
quick as well.
I feel like Reece must have a bit of speed in him,
Reece,
man.
yeah, we were discounting Reece Nelson, man. He looks rapid.
Reece, I feel like he looks like he's a quick baller, but obviously hasn't had that much gameplay. I'll give it Saliba, you know. I think Saliba's got to be pretty fast. His recovery speed is pretty
Saliba's
quick, man.
rapid.
When he gets into his full stride,
Yeah.
I reckon he.
No, but we were talking 100 meter sprint.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I wouldn't even give them 100. They don't have it in them
give
to
him
go 100
60.
meters. Yeah, I got to give him a
60.
60.
Okay.
60 meter sprint.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Saliba getting the silver.
Yeah.
Bronze.
Saliba feels a bit.
Oh, God.
I don't know. Saliba feels a bit miffed.
You think so?
But go, carry this. It's not me. This is yours.
He's quick.
You got the eye for speed. Bronze.
Bronze.
Definitely not Jorginho. Poor Jorginho, man. He runs in slow motion.
it's got to be someone who has quite good fitness and is not always injured as well, because that obviously hampers, I think, your speed as you get older.
Yeah, because Partey came back and he looked so slow.
He won't be even getting the bronze.
Yeah, he like you just mentioned it, after his injury, he wasn't the same.
Ben White's pretty rapid, you know.
Ben White.
I think Ben White's pretty rapid.
He'd be quicker than Saka though. For that bronze.
Once again, I've never seen Saka sprint. Saka doesn't really sprint.
Nah, he's quick, you know.
No.
I know what you're saying.
Once again, I'm not saying Saka's slow, but he has this lazy dribble, right?
Yeah,
that he's so effective with. What Saka has really good is a turn of speed. That's how he leaves his defenders. His stop-start, his ability to accelerate is very, very explosive.
That's going to get him out of the blocks, though.
That's what I saw.
That will get him for 5 meters, right? But in football, that's all you have to be quick for. Because once you leave your man, and you're the same speed as them, you've already left him in the dirt.
We're putting him on. This is on the track now. 60 meters.
I'm gonna give it to Blanco, man. Once again, I've seen I've seen Ben White sprint. Like, he has to sprint because he's an overlapping invert. He does everything, right? Understood. And I've seen him show qualities of an athlete as far as poor Ben White. I've seen him run to overlap. He doesn't get the ball. He's got a sprint back and he's still bit. How many last ditch tackles did Ben White make last year?
True.
Because he was sprinting back and finding himself in the right position.
Faster than Tomiyasu.
Okay. I haven't seen that much of Tommy, but I hear Tommy's fast though.
Yeah,
I hear Tommy's fast though.
as well.
I heard he's the hardest defender to defend against.
Yeah, I heard he's quite pacey, but okay.
All right, so bronze medal goes to Ben
White.
Silver, Saliba,
and gold Martinelli.
Gold medal, Martinelli up on the podium.
Yeah.
Winning that gold.
I feel like it's been unanimously said amongst the fans, right? I mean, Trossard had an interview. He was like, he's the fastest defender.
Got to be Martinelli.
It's
rapid.
It's got to be. I was playing a bit of it. I was wanting to see if I could just push you a little bit to try and deter you. But I think it is. We all know Martinelli, head down, his sprint speed.
Remember Chelsea, the goal against Chelsea?
Yeah. Sometimes he overruns
Aston Villa
as well. We can tell he's fast. Sometimes he overruns.
Actually, I want to know who would win the gold. I ain't gonna go silver, but gold medal, Premier League.
Oh, come on. That
League
goes without a question.
Gold medal, who's going to be the quickest?
Today.
Without a question.
Today,
Don't say it yet. Let me just think. You said without a question. Have you got a name in your head already, Rob? I haven't.
Either.
Without a question.
I'm even biased. I've got a recency bias going on.
I've got...
I'm thinking
I've got
Carl
one.
Walker. Wait.
Walker.
Yeah, Walker.
Walker's quick, man.
He is.
Walker's quick.
And what is he, 30? How old is he? 30?
30, he's about 32, 33. Yeah, Walker is quick.
And he hasn't slowed
rapid.
down.
There's somebody else I'm thinking, man, who's as rapid. It slipped me now.
Trying to think.
I'm sure they said in the interview someone else. Carl Walker's definitely pacey, because I saw in the England camp they were debating it.
Doku's explosive.
Yeah, Doku's
He'd get out of those blocks quick, wouldn't he?
He's
Doku.
fast.
Yeah, I think it's the hair that makes him look fast, you know? But he's always swinging his locks, man. He's always swinging his locks.
I think maybe Walker's right, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think
is
of
Anthony Gordon quick? Nah, is he up there?
Nah, he'd leave. Walker would leave him, man.
Yeah,
he'd catch him and run past him.
Walker's rapid, isn't he?
Yeah.
I suppose in the Euros he struggled, I'll be honest. But I think
that Nico Williams was rapid.
I feel Doggy's kind of quick too, you know.
Doggy, Spurs, yeah.
But Mickey van der Ven, they said was rapid.
No, Van der Ven is quick.
And he is quick. We've watched it.
He's rapid to his detriment because he keeps pulling his hamstring.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Newcastle game where he just had to sprint back and he face planted because he pulled his hamstring?
It's the high line stuff.
High line for life, man.
Well, listen, right? The interview's been brilliant.
Yep.
Once again, we got to wish you massive luck.
Thank you.
This is huge. Olympics, they only come around every 4 years.
Yeah.
It is the pinnacle of athletics. The whole world will be watching, including us, right? And we're all going to be cheering you on. And we feel very honoured that you took time out.
Yeah. No, thank you for having me, man. Full credit to you guys too.
Before we wrap up, because we'd like to do this little activity, Robbie hasn't prepared for this again.
He's like trying to drop one of these in again. All right, what's this?
We're going to go outside, we're going to run.
Who's running?
You're not on it.
Who's running? I ain't running.
No,
I'm playing the activity.
I do the walking race. You know what I mean?
And that's hard too, you know.
I do the walking. I got this charity walk coming up soon, actually. So you know what I mean. But I do the walking race. But
Robbie, you're a meme.
Running.
You're a meme doing the run up the hill and that. Like,
that was years ago. And that killed me.
We're not doing a running activity. But what we are going to do, we're going to let Nethaneel tell us some track and field phrases. You've been doing, you know athletics very well, and we got to kind of guess what they mean. I'm not clued up massively on track and field, so he's going to give some terms that are not the norm, and we have to figure out what it is that he's talking about.
Right.
So what have we got for us?
What is a lead leg?
the lead leg.
Yeah.
That's the person who starts the relay. That's the first person.
Is it?
He leads off the race.
It's not the leg that... I thought it was the leg that when you cross the line, that's your lead. No.
So do you know what? To your point, Robbie, you're actually right. That's the lead off leg, yes.
Oh, you...
But way I was using it was in the hurdles. When you go over the hurdle, whichever leg goes over the hurdle first. But it's used in both instances. So Robbie definitely understood that one there.
All right, we're a team in this one, yeah? We're not going against
we're not no team. 1-0.
We're a team.
That's a lot of competition. On the gold I want, man. Everyone I want a silver.
I think that one was too easy, man.
That was bro, I thought it was something completely
different. Come again.
All right.
Could be anything in athletics, any term.
I'm so sprint biased, guys. I'm getting so much hate from like all the other sports. Like everyone says athletic, all you care about is the sprints. Do you know what I'm saying?
Any terms or terminology?
Any terminology in athletics?
Yeah, that we weren't really heard of, and the viewers as well. You can play along with us.
The man can't put the man on the spot now.
Do you know what? To his credit, I told him before. He didn't brief me.
He's trying to come with something harder.
Yeah, no.
He knows now. You know what I mean? After I got that first one.
Yeah, you got that one. You got that one too easy, Dred. You got that one too easy. All right. I'm just thinking relay right now, man. It's not easy, Russ.
Either to do with like the anatomy, like things, slow twitch, fast twitch, vibe, like anything.
Yeah, but you're naming things you already know, so I can't go to that.
Yeah, she's trying to.
Yeah, he's trying to get to his benefit.
Lead question.
I want to win as well, like competition as well, you know.
All right, what is a vault?
A vault.
Is that in gymnastics the springboard? Or am I going crazy?
Here. Are you going to gymnastics?
No. So in the vault is pole vault. When you're running with a pole vault and you push it in the
Robbie, no, touch.
2.
Wait, I thought you had the athletic background. What's going on here,
I just
man?
start on football, man.
You should know, man. It'd be a lie, the man. I'm telling you.
Man was talking about pirouettes, man. What's going on here, man?
That's 2.
Maybe, all right, 2.
All right, last one.
Right, go.
Come on, Cecil. You got double points. This one.
Cecil, you got to come with something, man.
Double points.
You got to come with
double points.
Double points, man.
You told it. He's making up the rules.
No, this is my activity section. Double points. Go on, think of something. We'll see if we can wait.
What is an A skip?
Okay.
A skip.
I'm gonna go with when you. I have no idea. When you're doing a triple jump, it's the first skip.
No.
Damn.
A skip.
I have no idea. Please get this wrong. Well, that sounds right though. A lie. People play along with us because.
What did you say again?
You know when you're doing a triple jump, you have to do the skip.
Oh yeah. No.
Hop, skip, jump.
Yeah. I thought that was the A skip. Was the hop.
A skip. I really don't know this one. That's after.
So, you guys giving up here?
I'm giving up. I don't know what that one is.
That means I win.
It's an athletic drill, basically. It's part of the warm up. It's like probably the most common drill that we do to warm up. So you may have drills in football where you do cone runs or like a rotunda, something like that.
Yeah,
I would say it's like our equivalent of like a rotunda.
A rondo, yeah.
Rondo. It's like a high knee. But
I see them run and they go like
yeah. Hey, Robbie's giving them a run.
That's what I was thinking of doing. You know what I mean? I'm like, Pond the River.
Hey, I can't lie. If you do Pond the River, it's pretty much that. It's like give them a run, essentially.
Come on then. Well, we end it there. You won. Congrats. 2-0. Fair play. Yeah, big up, man. You win this one. You lost on the acting scene, but fair enough. You won on that one.
I think we won the acting scene, though.
What?
Yeah.
See it there? I was a better actor than you. Yeah, I mean, it was rigged that as well. You tried to rig that up.
How was that?
Right?
Whatever.
No, he doesn't tell me about these things. He just drops them, so he doesn't give me no time.
He's still losing, though. What's
going on?
He's
still losing.
I won last time, man. But
listen, the person we don't want to lose is you. We want to see you bring home that gold.
Yep.
Right? Promise us if you get that gold. Yeah?
Oh yeah, we're bringing it in.
You're bringing it in, man.
Bringing it in.
We need to see it, touch it, feel it.
Come on. Live and direct.
Yeah. So no, but listen, thank you very much once again for
having me.
Coming in. Good luck with all the training leading up. Good luck on the event. And bring it home, bring home that gold, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. We've got a lot of respect for you here. And let's hope as well that Arsenal can bring home that gold as well, which is of course winning the Premier League as far as I'm concerned. That'd be fantastic. A double gold. Double gold.
Amazing. Thank you, Nethaneel, for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. It's been an honour. Thank you.
Appreciate it.